Hello, this is Genosis with episode 1 of Navezgane Nomad. Some of you may be surprised with the choice of Navezgane. Well, so was I. I never really had that in mind because ever since the release of random gen and city tiles and all that stuff, I've been so interested in the cities and I wanted to play in them and spent all the time in the many POIs that you see in those cities. However, I've never had a series on this channel in Navezgane, but since this is 1.0, I want to give the final version of Navezgane a look. Not only that, but console players are joining us on the most recent versions of the game, and they only have access to Navezgane, and I wanted to approach Navezgane with a new set of eyes and take a look at it. Now, the basis of the series is that I am a nomad in the series. I will spend 7 days in the forest. I will spend 7 days in the burnt biome, 7 days in the desert, and 7 days in the snow, and the last 7 days in the wasteland. Now that keeps me moving. I'll spend one horde, have one horde base, move on to the next. Now, to keep that functional, I decided to increase my experience gain by 50% as well as my block damage by 50%. I also have maximum zombies, so we're at 64 for the horde, and we're also running warrior zombies, which means they hit hard, and you'll remember it when they hit you. So that is the basis of the series. So I'm going to keep on my toes, keep moving, which means I need to, keep my eyes open. Think about horde-based ideas, because I'll need to make a bunch of them and keep myself alive. Speaking of which, I probably need a weapon of some sort. All right, one of the new things with this alpha, and I keep saying alpha, but this is 1.0. There's no more alphas. But it's been new alphas for, 10 years now, so it's going to take a while. Anyways, the new thing with this is the whole thing about, not achievements, but what are they called? Challenges? Instead of a starter quest, you have starter challenges, tutorial challenge, which means, hey, here's the challenges window. Open the challenge window, blah, blah, blah. As you do each one, you can open a quest reward. First one is just opening this window, so you get 100 experience. Right, and then, hey, make a club, 100 experience. So it's like the starter quest, except it makes it a series of challenges. And those challenges rise in difficulty as you go to the next tier. So it's advanced and basic. Ooh, that's good. Look at that. Tech Junkie and 2 wiring books. Awesome. Anyway, so I'm going to try to keep moving in this series and try to also explore all the new things that are here with 1.0. And that's going to be a challenge, and to keep all moving and keep alive at the same time. Oh, looks like I'm going to get sandwiched here. Oh. You bugger. Yeah, these guys hit hard, and they have a lot more hit points than they have in previous versions of the game. All right. So let's keep moving. So you need to gather resources, gather wood, stone, fiber. So let's get these introductory quests done so I'm not left fumbling. These rocks look very different than the way they used to. All right, so we need to craft ourselves some armor. So stone axe harvesting is complete. So we're just kind of pounding through these. So gather basic resources, craft a stone axe, harvest wood, and gather small stones with an axe. Now we can make ourselves primitive outfits. Now, I'm sure you've seen already that, oh my gosh, I'm not getting used to this guy being here. The way with outfits is that there's only 4 slots when it comes to armor. So if we put this on, thank you, get some dress, there's only 4 slots. Head, basically the torso, gloves, and feet. And they all come with their own, benefits. There is a lot of armor sets, like a lot of them. So we got assassin, athletic, biker, commando, enforcer. They all have their own sets of perks and individual benefits for each piece of gear. So it'll be interesting to kind of figure out where I fit in all that. All right, here's a bow, and I'm going to need some arrows. Yeah, I'm going to need more arrows. All right, note from Duke of Navezgane, pay on time. These are consequences. Next time won't be so nice. Thanks for the gear. You still owe us. Yeah, what a jerk. Still a jerk after this long. All right, so I'm not going to run by places and not loot them. So let's get this place looked at now that I have some gear. And take some stuff and keep moving. All right, so can't do too much in this room because I don't have a wrench or anything. Ooh, sharp sticks. That reminds me, I'm going to need to settle on... how to play this particular character. On a stream, I've been using spears, which have been working quite well. But, not quite sure where I want to go with this one. Ow, okay. Maybe I have an idea. Maybe I should focus on agility, because I need to keep moving, need to be on my toes, and I need to be nomadic. And that I think agility lends towards that. All right, doesn't seem to be too much in this little shack here. Ooh, mining book and armor up. So now our primitive armor can be level 2, which is fine. Are you coming at me? No? Okay. Which is fine. The armor levels up pretty quick because there's really so much of it that you can craft. All right, yeah, there's really not much much in here. All right, this place has been looted up. So let's check the rewards page. All right, so we got the, yeah, this is done. Wear armor, we did that. Crafted a bow and some arrows. And now, after successfully completing every challenge within basic survival category, it's time to claim your well-earned rewards. Select each completed challenge marked green. Press the redeem button. Redeeming all challenges in a group will award you a group completion reward. There. Now, okay, this is all unlocked. Now we need to locate our settlement, which is going to be Trader Wrecked. You've now proven yourself to be capable with much potential. We have marked your map with the nearest White River Outpost location. There will be a trader where you can buy and sell goods and trade stories with one of our friendly citizens. Welcome aboard, Noah. Now, one day Noah will have more meaning because there will be a story added, and that's probably going to be the end of, what was it, 2025? So 7 Days to Die is not done by any means, but the major features, are concreted, which is made 1.0. But there's still much more to come. All right, while I have a second, I think we should have some points now. We do. So I was thinking of going agility, which gives us archery, gunslinging, knives, run and gun, parkour, all good things. Medium armor seems to be the specialization for this. Also sneaking around. And I don't mind all that. I usually quite enjoy that. I played many Archer series, which helps with it. So I'm thinking archery. We'll go some knives. And, let's see. Parkour, maybe. Well, hidden strike. And probably some... I'm going to go down strength as well for mining and stuff like that. We're going to break apart a lot of things. So, I'll go down another point of agility. So I can, keep focused for now. We'll worry about crafting and building a little bit later, but very soon. And it's been a long time since I've been in Navezgane. What I usually remember doing is I always headed towards... I just can't really see it. I usually head towards the farm that's near Parishton. And it was a massive farmland. It had a farm, had a barn, and I would just take over the entire area, make a bunch of, gather a bunch of corn, keep alive. Oh, there's Bob's Boars, right? Okay, now I know where I am now. So yeah, this I'll be coming back to this place eventually for sure. Definitely before I leave this biome, because there is going to be super corn in that POI. And before I gather super corn, I'm going to want to take some points into living off the land, which doubles how much I harvest from wild crops. And yeah, I definitely want to maximize how much super corn I start with. Let's also not skip any mailboxes that I see, because they are always stuffed full of, well, not always stuffed full, but usually stuffed full with magazines and whatnot. Yeah, I will be coming back here. I'm not quite ready for this. All right, I see the trader in the distance, so that's probably going to be wrecked. As far as I understand, and this works with random gen as well, that the traders are now kind of biome locked. So it's all part of the progression now. You start in the forest, you move to the burnt biome, you move to the desert, you move to the winter area, and then the wasteland will be where your final challenge awaits, where you meet whatever trader is in there. Maybe Bob, I don't know. But I do know Jen's in the burnt biome because we met her on our stream near the end of it. So we know that she is going to be next. Nice. It wasn't quite the chest, but we'll get better some archery as we go. Hey, kill zombies is complete. All right, so we got, let's see, spend a skill point. I've done that. Then I got kill zombies. Feral zombies, glowing eyes. Rated zombies are regenerate health. You receive your damage. So it's teaching us about the game as we go to each step. All right, read a magazine. We've done that. Come around major topics. Reading them increases your crafting skill, increases the quality and technology tier of an item being crafted. Mailboxes, sale at traders, giving us quest rewards. Yeah, we know all that. All right, let's talk direct. Now, interestingly enough, all of the traders have a much more diverse dialogue than they used to. Let's hear our first one.
I'll sell you goods, but if you cross me, you'll meet the wrong end of my 44.
Yeah, Wrecked is not the nicest one.
Well, looky here, boys. We got ourselves a real-life hero, and now he wants to be paid.
Damn right. Noah sent you, eh? You're going to have to show us your capabilities. Now take the shovel and accept your first quest. So, gives us a starter quest, which is like a special job. Intro to Buried Supplies.
Let's make a pact. You do something for me, and maybe I won't kill you.
Let's start off with something a little easier. Go dig up supplies nearby, and don't forget you need a shovel.
Well, don't just
So
stand
that's
there
definitely
and
different. So it's a
hum up
special
your
mission.
ass. Go do the goddamn job.
Yeah, thanks, Rect. All right, let's take a quick look around before we go. There's not a lot of loot, but I do want to grab what I can before I go. Now, I'm probably going to have to set up shop somewhere nearby. Hopefully there's some nearby POIs that I can take over. Otherwise, I'm going to get stuck building something. Because I definitely don't have any transportation yet. But I'm going to want to do these quests as fast as possible, so I will. Because when you finish the first tier, you will be given a bicycle. So that's still true. So we did that in our stream the other night. So that we'll be rushing that as fast as we can. Again, so I need to keep near Rect, as fun as that's going to be. There's our first forge book, which means we can make a dew collector. Now, dew collector is a major change or departure since the last alpha. The way it works is that you can craft a dew collector right away. You don't need the water filter like you used to. You just need a bunch of polymer and some basic resources. That will gather murky water. Now, you need to install the filter mod in order to filter that water into usable water right away. So I find that interesting, and this is a point of conversation in my last series, where the mod developer of the Wasteland or the Fallout mod, they removed it so you weren't crafting clean water anymore, but you needed to have a water filter in order to craft the dew collector. So I disagreed with that. It should be clear water, but maybe you should have a version that isn't clear so you can craft a simpler one. So it seems if on Pimp, that's the same idea, and that is by default how it works. All right, so we're done with Rect, so we need to find somewhere nearby to set up camp. I don't see a lot of POIs nearby, so we might just have to build something out in the wilderness. Can I get that rabbit? Stop on the road. There you go. Oh, you bugger. All right, let's make ourselves some more arrows. We're probably going to go through more of those and collect some feathers on the way. Yeah, so I don't see any POIs nearby. But maybe let's get up high and take a look around. Yeah, there's not much around at all. So I guess this might be some of the closest POIs. My quest is over here for a buried supply. So I'm going to make a little shack somewhere. And maybe I'll just turn it to my horde base. I don't think I'll have time to sustain a horde base on top of a separate base. So for this biome, we're going to make a combo base, which I know a lot of people don't tend to like. The whole don't shit where you eat kind of thing. But no, we're going to have an all-in-one horde base and living base, which, you know, I usually like to do. Geez, that guy takes a lot of shafts in the face. All right, so, I mean, here's as good as any. So let's just get up a basic shack, and we'll go from there. All right, it's probably enough resources to get started. I don't want to spend too much time getting a camp set up. Oh, freaking cooking pot. Are you kidding me? That, wow. That was a great start. All right, so I guess we're far enough away from Rect over here, but close enough to run over. What is that? That's a crawler. Okay. So right now I'm just going to start with a basic shack. Just hide my storage into it. And then we'll go from there. All right, basic shack. The way this is going to work, I'm going to have a door here. Let's make that right away. Here we go. Hey, level up. Let's rotate the door this way. And then we're going to get some railings set up, like so. So we can attack through there while the zombies are trying to break down our door, if that's what it comes to. And these are baluster rails. So if you look at the shape menu, type the word baluster, like this, rail number 2. This you can melee through. So if the zombies attack, I don't have to only use ranged weapons to shoot through bars. You can use these and melee through it. Okay, let's make this a little more compact. I want to make maybe a soul pole. There we go. That'll support that. Yeah, definitely has a lot more room this way. There. Now I'll just go ahead and do some more upgrades. So yeah, you definitely don't have to constantly think in those shapes. Like, I probably should even maybe go even so far as having, I guess, shapes like this. So it takes up less space, and it gives you more breathing room. You can't place things against the walls, but it feels less claustrophobic, and you know, place looks a little nicer. Now, the only downside with building this style is that everything you place down obviously takes an entire block, which means you can't place anything on the walls. So you have to kind of make do with that. There we go. So this is what the place looks like. Look, like I said, it looks a lot more roomier, but it takes the same amount of blocks. So I dig it. Now to get some storage down. Now this is one of my favorite changes of this version entirely, is to be able to craft containers with written storage, which is basic resources. And you can upgrade it from iron to steel and have additional capacity without having to move your containers around. So we're going to have the storage containers, I guess, back here. There you go. Now, I'm going to do all my sorting later on, but you can go ahead and name them. Looks like this. But I'm just going to dump everything in here for now and just take what I need at this moment. All right, now, also, I need to craft myself some additional gear. I only made the primitive outfit, but I would also like the primitive, where am I crafting menu here? Primitive hood, and the shoes, and the gloves. Okay, I'm also going to slap on a helmet light mod onto the hood. Not simply because I'm doing this for my own benefit, I'm doing this for yours. So as you're consuming content that I'm creating, you'll be able to see what I'm doing. Now, whenever I do find my own helmet light, I will throw it on the ground. I won't sell it. I won't scrap it for resources. I'll just toss it on the ground as penance. I've been doing that for a long time. It's something I think we actually popularized on Another Gamer Gaming. And I think a lot of content creators have followed suit and do the same thing. It's the most fairest way to do it while being able to make the best experience for your viewers. Anyways, that's all I'm going to do for now. Let's get our quests done while there's still daylight. Yeah, those zombies are definitely tougher. Definitely the warrior versions too. All right, so probably should be gathering as many arrows, or sorry, feathers as I can, so I can make as many arrows as I need at my destination. So definitely going to highly focus on bird's nests for now. Ooh, I also need this because I need to make a knife. Oh, was that not enough? Gosh, I thought I got some bones out of that. But I need to get myself a knife. That's also going to be my primary weapon, which, again, is fast and causes bleed damage, which will be most of the damage I'll be dealing. All right, so it looks like we're just on the edge of the burnt biome. Now, I'm going to be still taking whatever quest that the trader from that biome gives me. If I end up having to go into a different biome to complete that quest, so be it. So this is right on the edge. So this is as fine as a line as you could possibly draw it. All right, so this is the introductory buried supply quest. The radius is smaller than usual, and I don't believe it spawns zombies like the normal variants do. All right, I think I got a level up not that long ago, so maybe I should be putting that into the Miner 69er. Considering how fast I need to do things, I probably will be heavily focusing on resource gathering, so that way I can build more advanced bases more quickly, because I only have 7 days for every biome, and I can't use the same base twice. Ah, there's our supply. Buried food stash. So we got a seed book, which is great. Yucca juice, which, yeah, will probably fill us up. Chicken soup, I'll save that later, but I will have the chicken ration. So that is a great starting quest, gives you some food. Oh, you did spawn a zombie. But just one, that's fine. That is fine. Actually, you know what? Let's use our... oh gosh, I don't have any arrows. Give me some more arrows, quickly. There we go. Oh, God. I gotta get used to that. Oh, just got some bones out of that bag. Nice. Which means I can make a bone knife now. Yeah, I guess we'll do that. Okay, that will go, I guess, my primary weapon. It is less damage, a lot, but it attacks fast, causes bleed damage, which will wear the zombies down. So anyways, I'll dive into that, and as put more points into my knife skills, I will find knife books more quickly, and then advance to iron knives sooner than later. All right, we're back at Trader Rex, which is good. I'm vaguely concerned that the quests he's going to give me are going to be pretty limited, or I'll be running pretty far for most of them. So that's going to be a bit of a challenge.
Great. Damn, you smell like the dead. You better have money.
Yeah, thanks for that. So, looking at the options, pipe pistol will be the thing to do because that is down the agility tree. And that's where I'm going to go. Cool, give me another job. Whatever is closest. That's hard to see, but I think it's 303.
Well, come to think of it,
BJ's
I do have
gas
a task
stock
for a lowlife like you.
Yeah, I don't mind checking out some BJs.
Disappoint me, and you'll find yourself on the wrong end of a rope.
All right, so we got ourselves a pipe pistol from that quest and 15 bullets. This is not a great gun, but we will make do. All right, that is way further than I thought that was going to be. Hold on, let's go check those quests again. I definitely read it wrong. I couldn't see the number well. Actually, you know what? Let's go to the UI. Let's change our background opacity maybe a little higher, maybe 85. Because, yeah, I could not read how far away that was. Okay, I'm going to abandon that quest. Okay, he doesn't remove any tier points, so that's good. Okay, looks like we do have more quests. You know what? I think another buried supply might not be a bad idea.
I got work to do.
Yeah, I'll do with that.
What are you standing there for? Don't you have work to do?
I definitely do. Well, shut up and let me go. But yeah, this I could probably, this one I could definitely do while there's still some daylight. So buried supplies are definitely going to be the quests I'm going to probably be starting a lot with in Tier 1 because they are not based too much on locations of POIs. So you could do as many buried supplies as you want. It'll always be within a certain distance from the trader. Doesn't require, POIs being like a kilometer away. Okay, it looks like this ended up being near some POIs. I know where I am now. I believe that's, that bar, the bear one. Yeah, can't remember the name of it. But there's a bear, a zombie bear in that POI. At least I'm assuming it still is. Okay, well, looks like we gotta take care of this guy before we start. Let's use the knife. Oh! Took his head clean off. That's a good start. All right, let's get started here. And yeah, I definitely need to keep an eye out for zombies. I'm pretty sure this normal berry supply quest will end up being a zombie nearly every time I shrink the radius. Oh, there's our first spawn. So we're definitely getting spawns with progress. Sounds like one. It sounds like a nurse too. There we go. Ah, dang it. Definitely need to put some points into archery. And ideally get myself a better bow. Oh! Okay, of course the one shot I did get was the one I needed. Ah, there we go. Food stash, which is not a bad thing. Home cooking, love it. And some more chicken soup, which I am down for. It's 10 food, 5 health, 10 water. Cool. Do we have more zombies? Yes, we do. Yeah, let's take care of these guys nice and quick. Gotcha. There, that did the trick. All right, quest complete. And if we run, we might make it before he closes. All right, made it just in time before he kicks us out. Yeah, come on, go.
You're pretty smart, don't you? Here's your pay, Einstein.
Pipe bombs, I guess. I don't know, looks the best one to me. I guess I'll take another bit of supply.
Good luck.
Just want to get out of here, but I don't have time really to do another quest. Uh-oh.
Trader Rick is now closed, so get off my lawn.
Yeah, I had no choice of that. All right, where the hell's my base? All right, so it is nighttime, so I'm going to work on this because this is not what I would consider to be stable. So I need this upgraded immediately. Let's see if I can get some cobblestone crafted as well. Do I have any stone? Yeah, I think I have all the stone on me. Yeah, we need to get this upgraded really soon because they're probably not going to bother with the door if they have squishy, unupgraded blocks to go through. All right, out of wood. So this is going to be our night. Sneaking around, trying to get the attention of too many zombies. Wandering hordes are a thing, and they would absolutely kick my butt at this stage. I don't have a lot of means to fight them off, and I don't really have anywhere stable to hide. So I'm going to sneak around, gather some trees. If I get a level, actually I do have a level, I'll put that in mother load and try to amplify our resource gathering. All right, we'll catch up tomorrow, and then we'll see about getting some more quests done. This has been Genosis with episode 1 of Navezgane Nomad. Like we saw here today, like the video. Like to see some more in the future, consider subscribing if you haven't already. Thanks for watching, and catch us tomorrow. We continue racing through the Tier 1 quest, try to get ourselves a bicycle, and get some transportation, because it is going to be rough on foot.